come to the next part of the experiment. This is the circuit for the next experiment. Here I have removed the value of coil resistor, and in place of this we have a 1 meter long wire mounted on a meter board. AB is mentioned, and this is jockey is connected across a resistance box. Now coming to the circuit diagram. See, this is a positive of the source to ammeter. To ammeter you can see positive of the ammeter. Now negative from here it is going to the AB wire AN. From other end it will be not be connected, but from negative terminal of the wire it is going to the resistance box. You can see resistance box. Another end is going to the plug key. Then plug key other end is going to the jockey. You can see mentioned as jockey J. So once jockey is in touch with the wire, the circuit is closed. Otherwise circuit will show 0 reading. You can see in the circuit. So let's switch on the circuit, and you can see it is 0 reading showing. Why? It is not 0, but it is actually I should be 0 actually, because it is not connected. The moment I connect it, here you can see it's showing reading. The moment I am taking it out, it is showing 0 reading. The moment I am touching it, it is showing reading. That means circuit is complete. What is the use of this key? When I am taking out this key, this knob you can see properly. Knob you can see, yes. So 0. The moment I am pressing the knob, inserting the knob, and is showing the reading. And if somehow you taken out the jockey and it is not touched with this, it will not show any reading. Now our next work is to find the value of the ammeter, that is current, for given length. Now starting from 10 is, you can see 10 is here clearly visible. So if I touch it properly, again I am mentioning, if the jockey is not touched with this, it will not show the proper reading. It is something around 0.4. So we'll see, since it is not touched properly, it is moving. So you need to touch it properly as I am touching here. Next, so that means you are getting 10 ohm resistance, you are getting 0.4 ampere. Next, 20. I am touching 20 here. Check here. It is quite less than this. Yes, absolutely right. It is around 0.3. Even though it is deflecting, but it should be around 0.3. Again I am checking. Wait a minute. See, it is 0.3. So note down 20 ohm resistance 0.3. Next 30. We touch it properly. 30, and it is around 2.2 or 2.2 you can say, around 2 or more than this, like that means 2.2 you can say. It will be because 0.3 and 0.2 there is a 5 division, that means each division is 0.02, should be 0.22, that means 30 is 0.22. Next, if you go to the 40 ohm resistance, 40 ohm length, 40 centimeter length, sorry, extremely short, so it should be less than this. So around 2.2, should be 0.2, around like this, if I am not wrong, be around 0.2. Sometimes students, you see the readings are deflecting. On this time you should not be impatient. You have to do it, and you have to touch it properly, and you have to see what is the proper reading. And as you can see, as the length is increasing, the value of current should decrease. It is not showing proper reading. I am doing for 60 ohm, 60 length, 6 centimeter length. See here, it is decreasing, less than 0.2. That means as we go on increasing the length, the value of current is going on decreasing. Here somehow it is not touched properly. So students, reminder to you, so that you can learn it properly, jockey must touch the wire properly, otherwise it will not show the proper reading. Now see, you can see it is between better reading, less than 0.2. So what you have to do it here, you have to note down these readings, and if you place it somewhere 96, you can see it is 96. My finger is coming in the video, sorry for that. 90 ohm race, 90 ohm, 90 length. So see, there is a reading is quite less than 0.2, which is proving that as we go on increasing the length, we are getting lesser value of current. So as you increasing the length, definitely the wire is having certain length. So on increasing length, as you know, R equal to rho L by A. So L is increasing means resistance of this wire, you can say potentiometer wire or AB wire. You see length also resistance also increasing, as a result of which effective resistance is increasing. So that is why the current is decreasing. Now what you do, from the slope you can find out by finding out the ratio of I and L, M. Now plot M versus L in the slope, and if you can find out S into V, you can able to find out that the value of sigma, and R is sigma times L, and rho is R sigma d square by 4. What is d here? D is the diameter, which can be calculated. Yes, so by this way we can find resistivity of a wire, and the graphical part I think I can explain it to you afterwards, because you need a graph paper, the readings we require. So I think I have noted down the reading for different L and R. I don't need to plot it, and again I am telling you, the graph should not be exactly as a straight line. Sometimes assume to be straight line. You see, this graph is sometimes scattered around the straight line. You have to take the mean straight line graph. That we'll discuss in the next video next time. So I think it is clear to you how to make a circuit diagram, and the previous video I have shown you about this null point and resistance. Here also you are learning about how to find out current versus length. So thank you very much student for listening to the video. Thank you.